Hey Keto Rockstars, Rockin Coach Amy here. Boy, let's see, it is 10:36 a.m. Saturday, August 22nd. Boy, do I have a lot to talk to you about. Hopefully you can hear me. This time I am using my new camera. This time I think I've got the mic turned on appropriately. This is try number 2. I got out here at about 8:45 this morning. Come to find out, the battery on the camera was dead. So I had to turn around, go back home. I guess I could have used my phone, but I'm really wanting to practice with this new camera. So, plus there's something really exciting here at the Mishawaka Riverwalk that I want to show you. So I needed to get down here while it is still here, right? So you'll see this in a little bit. It's so exciting. Several things. Wow, got so much to talk about, guys. And I just wanted to come out here, get on the river walk. It's probably going to be a slow walk because everything that could go wrong this morning went wrong, right? Got to the park, camera wasn't working, had to turn around. I spent like 45 minutes on the phone with DJI support, and I've got this mic on with a little windshield, so hopefully you can't hear the wind because there is a little bit of a breeze down here by the river, right? Everything that could go wrong this morning went wrong, but I'm out here now. There's some clouds. It's a little bit overcast, and now the sun's peeking through, so it's a little warmer, but it's a beautiful day out here. So I'm so excited to take you on another walk. I haven't been down here since my last walk and talk. Just been so busy, and now I have a pool. So I've been enjoying that, right? Been enjoying the pool. So, but I'm like, I want to get at least one video of each of the seasons down here for you, so you can see how it changes over time. Actually, let's go this way. I want to show you the river. Because I think I'm going to go this way first because of the surprise. I can't wait to show you the surprise. So I want to just walk down here and video the dam because it really is pretty. You know, I think I take my hometown for granted sometimes at everything that there is here in this wonderful city to do and take a look at. We've got the University of Notre Dame. We've got the Potato Creek State Park. I haven't been there in 20 years. And here I am planning this meetup, and I don't even know what I've gotten everybody into, right? But we'll talk about that a little bit more. What I'd like to do is show you this beautiful river. So pretty. And these videos don't do it justice, right? Does not do it justice. Look at how pretty that is. People come down here and fish, right? Beautiful. Just stunning. Oh my gosh. The ripples in the water. See that? How pretty that is. Okay, so let's continue on our walk. I guess I'll climb these stairs. So pretty, guys, really. So pretty. See the river in the background? I mean, seriously. I need to do this more. Need to come on walks more out here. I just have been so busy with everything. Okay, so let's talk about the meetup a little bit, right? I know you guys are probably going to get sick of hearing this, so I promise you that I'll take breaks from talking about this. I will take breaks from talking about this, but there is 7 cabins left. Each cabin holds 8 people, right? Each cabin holds 8 people. You can either rent one yourself. It's $100 a night. So with taxes and everything, I think it's about, oh, this is cool. Look at this, guys. Hold on. Let's see, can you guys see that? Can you guys see the kayakers? So cool. There's a couple of kayakers down there kayaking in the river. Not sure if you can see that or not. Totally way cool, right? So cool. All right, I think I just zoomed in, so let me zoom out a little bit. All right. Ooh, hopefully you can't hear that wind. The meetup. Cabins are about $100 a night. The total, I think, for Friday, Saturday, leave Sunday is $350. You can either rent with friends, and then it comes to be about $40 to $60 per night if you split a cabin with 8 people. Or, you can just rent a whole cabin for yourself for $350. So there's that. And then hopefully by next fall, and I called the park. They said that the park said that the inn should be done in 2027 of the fall. That may mean October, that may mean August. So there could be potentially more campsites to rent, right? Also, if the cabins are all booked and you decide you want to come later, there's hotels, there's tent camping. If you own an RV, you could pull an RV, you could rent an RV. I found out because my friends and I are talking about going to the Florida Keys to go camping, right? And I found out you can rent a travel trailer or an RV, and for $150, they will tow it so many miles to the campsite. So if my husband and I go camping, we're probably going to rent a travel trailer and have somebody tow it for $150. And I think it's about like $100 a night to rent an RV, but you don't even have to have a truck to tow it. You don't have to worry about driving it. The owners of the RV will tow it for you to the camp, and then you just use it for the week, which I thought was amazing. So there's that. Anyway, that's a little side note. I have to give everyone a thank you, a shout out, who has offered to help for the meetup. We have formed a committee of 8 members. These 8 members consist of Aaron, carnivorous guy,
there's a tennis association
Brian,
next to us.
everybody knows Brian Airy, Kelly, Missouri Carnivore. Let's see, Brett, who is the Hoosier Carnivore. He's gonna help assist with cooking over the weekend. Myself and Kelly, Horizon Crochet. So I'm walking under the bridge right now, so that's why it got dark. So those are gonna be the people on the committee. I think 8 is a good number, so we're probably not gonna have any more on the committee at this point. But what we're going to be doing is we're gonna be asking people to sign up for, duties, because this is a tribe. This cannot be done by any one person. And I will tell you, I think it was this last Tuesday was the day I pulled the trigger on this. And I rented a pavilion for 2 days, and I rented the first cabin. And then I immediately got sick to my stomach, and I'm like, what did I just do? And then I told myself, you know what, Amy, worst comes to worst, you spent $500 on a mini weekend vacation just for yourself, right? And honestly, I'm gonna get kind of emotional when I think about this, but I was so amazed at just in 24 hours, the interest, and I think 3 cabins got booked in the first 24 hours, another 2 cabins got booked within 48 hours. I've got people pulling RVs or travel trailers into the park. My sister and her husband are now coming, and they don't necessarily eat a keto or carnivore lifestyle, but they try to eat cleaner. And then my brother-in-law's sister and her husband are also coming. They're coming the week before, and they're just gonna rent a campsite for the whole week. Pull their cabin into the park and stay there and then come attend the meetup. So anyone is welcome. You do not have to be keto or carnivore. If you just wanna hang out and meet new people, this is gonna be the meetup for you. And it's gonna be rustic in cabins. So we have all of that. It should be a good time. Like I said, Brett is gonna come from Indianapolis. We're gonna rent a commercial grade grill. Saturday is going to be a big picnic. So even if you just came for the day on Saturday, and you just wanted to drive to the park, come to the picnic, and then leave, you're more than welcome to do that as well. If you're further away, you're probably gonna wanna find some sort of accommodations, either in the park or at a nearby hotel. Okay, just because, you know, once the cabins book up, that's gonna be it. And there's only 6 left. There's only 17 total, and 2 were already rented. And then I rented 1. And so they are filling up quick. So if you at all think that you wanna stay in a cabin in the circle, there's a circle, so there's gonna be a bunch of us all together. You wanna do that now, because these cabins in general get booked a year in advance, and it's beyond a year in advance. So when you book your cabin rental, you want to make sure you put in August 12th, 2027. When it says how many days, put 3. Now, if you want to stay longer, that's totally up to you. You can rent the cabin for as ever long as you want to, right? You can stay less than 3 days. You can stay more than 3 days. It might be nice, though, if you rented the cabin, that you at least rent it for 3 days. That way, if you want to stay with someone else and they want to stay the whole time, there's that option to do that as well. So, oh my gosh. The other thing that we are doing for this meetup is I have established a PayPal link for donations. And I know this sounds weird, but the meetup costs money. I've had to pay for the pavilion. I'm gonna buy meat. I'm trying to make it as low cost as possible, because people who aren't able to go to the meat stocks, the Keto Paloozas, and pay $300 a ticket plus hotel rooms, I want people to only have to find accommodations to stay the night and pay for that. And if everybody splits a camera, or if everybody splits a cabin, you know, 8 ways, that's like $40 a person to stay in a cabin with. Now, the other thing I recommend doing is, I don't know how comfortable these beds are gonna be, and we're not gonna know till we show up. So I highly recommend that you bring some air mattresses, right? Something to put on the beds, because they are gonna be campground bed sites, and I'm sure they're not gonna be comfortable. So keep that into consideration. If you have any back problems or anything like that, you're gonna wanna probably bring some sort of mattress to go on the mattress. Unless you're pulling your own travel trailer, right? Which in that case, you don't have to worry about that. Whew. I'm a little bit out of breath. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta film this. Our tree in our front yard died. And I think this is a panicle hydrangea, and it's like a little tree. And I think we're gonna replace our tree in the front yard with something like this. So I wanted to film it. It's so pretty. Okay, continue on the walk. Hopefully I'm coming upon the surprise here soon. I don't quite know where it's at. I'm a little disappointed I haven't seen the surprise yet. I don't know where they are. There should be signs for it. Let me ask these people. Hi there. Have you guys seen the goats?
Yeah.
They're down that way? Okay, thank
You
you.
can see them on the south side of the river.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
don't know if you walk down about a block and a half from Cedar,
Uh-huh.
they're down there. Got one, but they got them fenced in, of course, so they can't get out.
Yeah, I want to film them because I've been trying to get down here, but I've been too busy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
yeah. Thank you for your service, by the way,
okay.
sir.
No, there's a walk down.
Ooh.
There's one.
So was that on this side or the other side?
There's this side.
No, yeah, we were on the south
We were
side.
the-
Right down here? Did you
No,
walk
we're
down?
on the south side of the river by the treatment plant. We're
And
almost
then
to
you
the
can
treatment.
look across and see
Then you
them.
can see them. Up on this side, I don't know if you could see them.
Okay, so it's the other side. I figured they were on this side.
They
yeah, they
are.
are on the north
Yeah.
side.
Do you have to, are they right down here?
There, there's
Yeah, I didn't get very good pictures.
Ooh,
of
that's a
them.
pretty picture though.
Yeah, it is.
but
The
there's
river
a-
was so
There's
blue.
two walk.
There's another one. Look at his horns.
Oh my gosh, I have a professional camera, so hopefully I can zoom in
Yeah.
a little further
Um,
on that.
Yeah, this is just an old phone.
Almost before you get to Cedar. Well, that's not Cedar, is it? That's
Logan.
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 That back this way from Logan, about a couple blocks, there's a walk down, and that was put in by the WPA.
Okay, awesome.
That over there, if you ever read that about that,
Uh-huh.
that is put in by the WPA, and they only know 2 of them like that in the United States. Well,
Wow.
only one in Indiana because it takes the water, and it's got a water wheel there, goes down to the river, and comes back up, and they got a plaque.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw, yeah,
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
seen that before,
Yeah.
so.
And then what we come over here this morning was,
Is that Notre Dame hockey?
Yeah, so
Oh.
I am an alumni there.
Yeah.
I graduated in 99
Oh.
from computer science,
Yeah.
basically, but
We used to have season tickets for Notre Dame hockey for years.
but
I
that
love
was in
hockey.
the other one.
Oh, we did too.
This
yeah,
one, not in the new
pavilion, yeah, the
Yeah.
Purcell.
yeah. Yeah.
When I was there, none of this stuff was there, and everyone always asked me for directions, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh, like it's every month it changes. I don't know.
we
Yeah.
went to softball for a number of years
As
because-
well, yeah.
because in 2011,
Yeah.
her
She
cousin's
graduated in 15.
granddaughter got a scholarship to play softball at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh, it
So
was.
we went all the time.
Of
Every
course.
game.
Every
Yeah.
game. And
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And she was the total package. She played, what, third base?
Played
and
every game.
Every game.
Started every game in her career.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Katie Haas
Katie
Was it-
Haas.
was her name.
And she,
But what we come down here to look at was the soldier monument over there.
Yeah.
yeah.
On the news this morning, they talked about the soldier monument in Circle City in Indianapolis. And that was dedicated in 1889. And I'm going, I think this one's older. So we went over it, it's 1884.
Wow. You guys lived here your whole life?
Yeah, I have.
Me too.
Not her.
Well, since I was 3, I've been in this area.
I've been here since 1976. I'm a bicentennial baby. So I turned
Oh, there
50
you
this
go.
year. My goal is
Oh,
to
geez.
make it to 100 so that I can see America turn 300.
Cool.
She's got a daughter that's already retired.
You guys don't look it. What do you do? What's your secret?
Well, see, I got the gray hair. And that's hers is all
Yeah.
natural.
I'm
It's all natural.
I'm just lucky. My dad always had dark hair. He
But
never,
see, that's living with me, the way she's got.
Oh, yeah, he's such a good guy.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. I'll let you
you'd
get.
be
Nice
better
to
off
meet you.
over-
Yeah. Okay.
over
I'm
on-
doing the whole walk, so I figured
Well,
I'd
if you
see.
go down, and
Here?
like I said, yeah, if you
I'll go
walk
down
in-
here.
If you walk to Logan, but back this way, there's a walk down.
Okay.
It goes right down. They might have it closed off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's probably where the goats are.
Okay.
They're across.
Not the steps right here, though.
No,
No,
there's steps up
it's-
here.
Okay.
Down
No, there's
towards the
down
next
further,
bridge.
and
Yeah.
that has 1943, I think it is,
Okay.
in rocks at the top. They made 1943 because the WPA did all of this. All of this was WPA.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Enjoy your
you.
day. Nice to meet you. Hi. Go Irish. Woo! That was sweet. Oh, so is the rest of my family. So nice to meet you.
Went to Purdue. She went to got her bachelor's, her master's, and her missus.
Huh? Her missus marriage. That's awesome.
She's been married 30-some years.
Wow. Thank you guys. Have a good day. That was really sweet. I don't know if you guys heard any of that or not, but okay, so the cat's out of the bag, or I should say the goat's out of the bag. I wanted to come down here because there's like brush. There's brush everywhere, right? And so they rented these goats and made like a zoo type exhibit out of it, which is brilliant. These mountain goats, and the goats are basically eating up the brush. I don't know who came up with that idea, but it was brilliant. Okay, is there water in here today? I gotta come down here and see if it's filled up. Okay. Oh, I'm a little disappointed. Hold on. This is where, oh, there is still water. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm not seeing water. Ooh, it looks a little green, like algae. When I came in the spring, it was totally crystal clear blue water. So they filled it up, but it's still pretty here. There's a little water fountain. Let's walk down. I got to be careful where I walk because I don't want to hurt myself. Let's walk down here. Pretty marigolds. Some more hydrangeas. These pretty little yellow flowers. This is so cool. I love this. And the WPA, he was talking about the WPA. I think that's like a veterans association or something like that. Ooh. Okay, I gotta hang on. These steps are really old, but you can see that? Look at those those are pretty. Okay, so I don't see any goats here, right? Don't see any goats here. Let me flip this around and we'll walk back up these stairs gingerly so I don't fall. So cool though, this is a cool little place. Yeah, I guess they get algae the farther along the season is over here in this little pond, but there's a couple waterfalls. And there, let me get back on the screen. Okay. Just gotta pay attention to where I'm walking and filming. So we'll go up here. There's a little walkway bridge. So cool. Oh, let me do this. So this is on a little walkway bridge, a view. Let's come over here this way. So cool. A little rock waterfall and then a water wheel waterfall. Really cool, guys. I've shown you this before, but kind of fun to go on a walk and talk. Okay, making sure I don't fall because there's a bunch of steps here. All right. Too cool. Too cool, guys. Oh my gosh. I forgot where I was at on my talk because I got distracted. But let me get my little earbud back in so I can hear. Oh, I think I was talking about the PayPal donations. I have a special link set up just for the meetup. I will post a link in the description of this video. And the PayPal link is to raise money. Even if you can't come, if you just want to donate for the cause, because I'm trying to keep this very low cost. so that anybody can come. And there's several people who cannot go to the more expensive meetups, right? Like Keto Palooza, like Meat Stock, because the tickets are like $350. And then on top of that, you got to pay for your accommodations, right? Which that could be another $300, $400, $500 depending on what hotel you stay in. So I'm trying to keep this low cost, like I said, and make it so that anyone can come to it. And if you split a cabin 8 ways, that's like between $40 and $60 a night total for the whole retreat. And then what I will do is I'll take donations to pay for the pavilion rental for the picnic. I'll take donations to pay for the food. We're going to rent a commercial grade grill for the meetup. So that's going to be several $100s to rent for a few days. And then we're also going to take donations at the meetup. We're not going to have a price for the meal. We're not going to have a price for the meal. We're just going to try to raise money any way we can. So if you want to donate $5 to the Caveman Meetup 2027, use the PayPal link. That's going to be the official link for donation. Don't use our private buy me a coffee links or super chats or anything like that, because this is going to go into a special account just for the meetup. We're also going to do some fundraising for the meetup, such as I think we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. I think we're going to also do a Super Bowl type of activity. I don't know what we're allowed to say on YouTube, so I'm just going to call it that. But if you do those every year, you know what they are. So people can participate in a Super Bowl like playoff series, right? Ooh, here we go. Okay, so let me turn this camera around. Okay, so this is the fence. I don't know if we can see any of them from here, right? But they're down there. Oh, hold on, let me. Okay, so there's a fence here. Oh, it's electric fence, so don't touch that, right? Don't touch this. And it says do not feed the goats, restrain your pets, do not approach the electric fence. It's called Goats on the Go. All right, let's see if we can see them. I heard them. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but I heard the goats. They're down there somewhere. I heard them making little goat noises. They're down there somewhere. Maybe I need to go further down here. I really want to see a goat today, guys. I'm not seeing goats. Do they sleep during the day? I know nothing about goats. We'll see. I think we're going to have to see them from the other side, they said. Oh my gosh, they got an electric fence all the way in the water. Probably because they don't want them to accidentally get into the river and drown, right? Maybe that's the geese that I hear. Hi. Cute little backpack, love it.
Thanks.
Okay, so I'm trying to see the goats. Maybe I'll see them over here, right? I don't see any goats. All I see is electric fence. So the reason why they say don't feed the goats is because the goats are here to eat brush, to munch on the brush and clear up some of this foliage. Again, I'm walking kind of slow looking. They said there were stairs. Those people said there were stairs down here somewhere to go down and see them, but they may have them blocked off. I might have to come back. Oh, they're from Fort Wayne, Indiana. These goats are on loan from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Again, I'm trying to spot some goats. Maybe they're sleeping. Maybe they don't like the middle of the day. Are goats nocturnal? I don't know. I'll be really sad if I don't get to see a goat today. That was my whole point of coming down here, right? I'm looking. Does anybody see anything? Does anybody see anything? I don't see any goats. They come up to the fence though. I know I've been seeing pictures posted all over Facebook about the goats being up here. Still looking, guys. This fence goes on all the way down to the end. So they probably are flock or herd type of animals, right? Herd. Flock is more like birds. They're probably herd type of animals. So we'll see. We'll see if we see them. Hi, did you guys see any goats today?
Yeah, they're just up here a little further.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we gotta go up here a little further. Turn this around for now. All right, so they said they're just up a little further. So I'll turn the camera this way. Yes. So we're taking donations for, let me see if I can get a picture of this while I'm all over the place. Okay, so goats eat your weeds and brush. Parks, trails, recreation areas, forests, and residential woodlots. Prairie restorations and maintenance, lake shores and stream banks, public facilities and right-of-way, vacant and reserved land, campuses and business park pastures. The menu is honeysuckle, multi-floral rose, buckthorn, autumn olive, mulberry, poison ivy, wild parsnip, reed, canary grass, ragweed, oriental bittersweet, garlic mustard, Japanese knotwood, red cedar, willows, and more. All right. So they rented these goats from Fort Wayne, Indiana to eat the vegetation and clear up the brush. And I think it's a brilliant idea, right? Use nature to clean up nature. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. Hold on. Let me turn this around. We're getting closer. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're here. They're here, guys. Let me see. They're here. Oh, don't run. Don't run. Oh my gosh, there's a couple goats over here. Can you see them? Hold on, I'm gonna try to get closer. I'm talking quiet because I don't want to scare them off. They wag their little tails. Okay, there he is, guys. See him? Oh, there's another one over here. Look at him! There's one. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, there's more coming up. See them? Oh, there's a goat. So cute. They're eating the vegetation. There they are. There's more down here. There's one with some horns.
There's another one. Oh. There's another one. Oh,
Check this out,
and
guys.
there's the white one.
Can you see them, guys?
There's so many of them. Is this where these goats live? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Oh, look, there's some gray ones.
Here.
Check this out, guys. This is so cool. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're adorable.
Oh my, yeah. I don't see it. Can you show me it?
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Why is it so warm? Oh, that's electric.
They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at them. They don't seem to mind us, right? They're adorable. They got little tags on their ears, little horns. They seem used to people. So sweet. What you doing, little guy? Huh? What you doing? Oh, he's got a little goatee. Can you see that? He's got a little goatee hanging on. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, can you see his little billy goat goatee? That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is there any more down there?
I didn't see any. I didn't go all the way, but it looked like it was really clear.
Cute. They don't seem to mind us, do they?
No, not at all. They're happy.
You guys happy to help out, huh? Look at, oh, that one's pooping. Don't watch that. Aren't they? This is like a fantastic idea.
It is. It saves so much of our tax money.
Yeah,
And nobody wants to do it anyway.
no, right,
It's safe. Nobody's getting hurt.
right. And it's creating an attraction. Oh, there's some more down there. I wonder how many there are.
Look at they're way down there too. Way down there by the
They said you could see them from the other side.
I'm gonna have to take my husband take me down to the other side. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? You have a blessed day.
You too, thank you. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're down there. They're down there munching. They're getting their lunch. They're munching on their luncheon. That rhymes. So cute. Oh my gosh. Look at this little guy over here. Can I find him? Oh my gosh, they're just happy little goats. They just sit here and eat all day long. Just sit here and munch. That one's kind of hidden. So cute. Okay, you guys have probably seen enough of goats. Oh my gosh. So anyway, if you want to donate, whether you can or cannot come, I'll drop the PayPal link We've got plenty of time. We've got a whole year to plan this. It's awesome. I'm just so excited I got to see goats today. Wow. I've probably been filming for like an hour already. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have a couple fundraisers. I talked about the football one, and we're gonna do a stream-a-thon. Probably come up with some more. We are currently taking donations to raffle off for the stream-a-thon. So if you have something you think would be wonderful to donate, we're taking that. It doesn't have to be cash. It could be something that we can raffle off. We're linking for product sponsors as well. So we'll reach out probably to Salter, Keto Chow, some other companies maybe to see if they would like to make a donation and sponsor us, and we will promote them, kind of thing. So if you have an affiliation with someone, or you know someone that might want to be a sponsor, we're also looking for some of the bigger creators to come. I'm not going to say who, because we're going to ask. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. And if they were at least willing to come down for Saturday, that would be awesome, right? Okay. So the other thing that happened this morning is I noticed when I got home from my first attempt at this walk, oh, there's the steps. I'm not going to go down those. Those look a little steep, and I just don't feel comfortable walking down those with a weak hip. But I got home, and then my right hip, which is my good hip, started hurting. Imagine that, right? So I'm like, what's going on here? I think I just, twisted it funny or something. It'll be fine. But that's my good hip. It's like my hip flexor is hurting. So I'm like, man, they're just trying to prevent me from going on this walk. And it's a beautiful day. It's turning out to be very sunny, which I was told it was going to rain today. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But, sorry, it's a little warm out here. Put my sleeves up. Oh my gosh, it's been a beautiful day for a walk. So we saw the goats, talked about the meetup. Oh, the other thing I'm doing today, what's everybody doing today? Post in the comments, right? Post in the comments what you're doing today. I am smoking some ribs. So I was gonna make ribs because I've had some in my deep freezer for a long time. And we use our smoker on the regular all year round. It's an electric smoker. I know some of you pick on me, like when you want real ribs, come see me. I'll put them on a real wood chip smoker, but guys, I don't need to be fancy. I just want to eat, and I want to do it in the easiest way possible. So, I got ribs in the smoker, so that's what I did when I went home and I was trying to troubleshoot this camera. I put the ribs in the smoker. I don't know if I'm going to do the 3-2-1 method, which is 3 hours uncovered, 2 hours in foil with liquid, and then 1 hour uncovered. I think I may just leave them in the smoker for 6 hours and see what happens. So tell me your thoughts on how you make your ribs. And yes, I did put rub on them, and it's rub that I made myself. But for certain things, I still use seasonings. And when I'm smoking ribs, a pork butt, a brisket, I will put some seasonings on that from time to time. So oh my gosh, hold on. Let me stop. Gosh, I had to stop the camera because I ran into one of my lifelong friends that I grew up with. Okay, so I'm gonna film. Let me film this river a little bit. Can you guys see that? It's so pretty. I love it here. I'm gonna come across the pole here real quick, so sorry about that. But beautiful. St. Joseph River, right? Isn't that pretty? So pretty out here. Beautiful day. Hi there. And we are on Logan Street, so there's some traffic noise back here. But awesome, awesome. Cool to see my friend out here. Of course, I grew up here, so I know a lot of people in town. So when I come on the Riverwalk, I tend to see a lot of people, right? Okay. Oh, another exciting thing that's coming up. There's a trip to Kalamazoo in 2 weeks. That is the 5th. The actual meetup's on the 5th. I'm going down on the 4th and coming back on the 6th. I'm going to see George and Lainey and Jeannie and Grandma Barbara, and I'm rooming with Jerry and Miniwa. I get to meet Robin Heron. I'm going to get to see Carrie Mann. I think he knows who I am. I'm not sure. We're friends on Facebook, but I'm really excited. I'm going to be Star Trek. I get to meet Dr. Kiltz, and I'm going to hug him. And one of my favorite bad you-know-what ladies, Laura Russell. Seriously, if you guys are going to this, you're going to get a big hug because I'm going to be starstruck. I hope you all are huggers because we're going to be hugging. All these people are going to be there. There's more. I'm not even naming half of them. There's more. I think Jerry is going to take the boat across Lake Michigan, and she is going to, I think, take her car on a ferry. I'm not sure, but I think that's going to happen, and that's exciting. I can't wait to hear her stories about her travels. Okay, I'm coming up upon a statue here. Oh, this is a sculpture by my good friend Tuck Langland, who I've sung in the South Bend Symphonic Choir for years. Let me see if I can get a picture. Of this placard. People donated this. The sculpture was dedicated on October 22nd, 2000 as a tribute to the teachers, mentors, parents, and other educators who have had such a positive influence on our lives. Oh, this is donated by Mayor Robert Buter. He wrote that. And of course, Tuck Langland is kind of a local famous sculptor and my personal friend. So cool. I don't think I've showed this before, so I thought that would be an interesting thing to show. One last thing about the meetup real quick. I think my sister is coming, and her sister-in-law and brother-in-law, who I have known since I was a little girl. They're kind of like my big brothers and sisters, so I'm really excited. They're not keto or carnivore, which is fine because we are welcoming everybody to this, right? Now the cookout on Saturday is probably going to have a lot of meat and keto side dishes. So we do ask that you bring a keto carnivore friendly side dish for everybody to share, right? I wonder if I'm going to lose my battery because I didn't charge this all the way. I charged it about 60%. So we'll see. I think also it's not too bouncy. Hopefully my mic is still on. Yep, it's working, guys. Okay, so the inn at Potato Creek State Park is expected to be done 2027 fall. I don't know if it'll be done by the meetup. This is looking like it might be an annual meetup. So if it's not for this first meetup, it may be done for the second one, right? So that's exciting. That's all the notes that I had. I am going to turn this camera around because the river, we're walking over a bridge, walking over a cool bridge. I do like this camera that it does film wider screen and it gets more of everything, which is cool. And this is like my favorite part of the park right here, or the walk, the river walk. There's people out fishing today. And it's so pretty out here. I just love it. This is my favorite part because it's so quiet and peaceful. So quiet and peaceful. Let me see if I can see the goats anywhere. The electric fences are over there. Are there any down by the water? I see some trash. That might be one. I'm not sure. I'm looking for goats. I don't see any like geese today. Oh, they're out in the water. Hold on. Come over here and see if I can zoom in. The geese must all be floating around looking for food. Let's see. There they are right there. Maybe. It's hard to see through this little camera lens when I'm filming. They're out there sticking their heads in the water. I think that's them right there. I don't even know if you can see them. So weird. So pretty. Still getting used to this camera. They're out there somewhere. Man, I'm never gonna get this walk done. I'm stopping too much, right? Oh, there's some more over here. You can see these better. They're just floating. Ooh, the breeze feels so good. There they are. Can you see them? Out in the lake. It's so pretty out here. I just love it. Boy, this camera is very steady and smooth while walking. It's really nice. I'll post a link to the camera. They've come out with a new one, which is why I got a deal on this one. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, so I don't get any money if you buy the camera. If you order it on my Amazon link, I might get a couple bucks. But again, this is not a sales pitch. It's just if you're wondering which camera that I'm using to film this walk, that's the one that I purchased. And again, they dropped it considerably by like $300. It's cheaper. So if you're in the market to get a camera, I actually love this. I love this camera. It's somewhat easy to use. I've had a couple glitches. At the meetup in Indy, I didn't have the microphone attached or turned on, which not a big deal, it still turned out. And then also, I'm gonna stop this here because there's a family coming. I don't know if you can see the goats over there underneath the trees, but they're just chilling in the shade. There's some over here too. Can you guys see them? Huh? Definitely some goats over there. They're little though. They're probably really little here, but that's so cool. Still my favorite part of the park. There's several people here walking. It's really nice out today, guys. Really nice out. I'm really excited to go on this walk with you. Haven't done this in a while. Some more geese out here. They're nice when they're in the water and not pooping on the walkway. This water's so pretty. Look at that, guys. Very shallow spot of the river. I'm looking at a bridge right here. I'm gonna walk over this bridge here in a minute. Very cool. Yep, the geese are all out in the middle of the river over there. Okay, guys. So I think what's going to happen is next Thursday or Friday, I took a vacation. I took a 3-day vacation. Ooh, hold on. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? There's some of the geese. The light reflecting on the water is just stunning. Such a pretty place. I just love it here. So this is summer on the Riverwalk, right? Summer on the Riverwalk, folks. Oh my gosh, I get so distracted so easily. I don't know how you guys are able to listen to me. But anyway, so I think next Thursday or Friday, I took a day off just to enjoy the end of the summer. Taking Thursday off, Friday off, and Monday off. And I'm probably going to take a trip down to Potato Creek State Park and go for a walk, film it, so that you all can see what it looks like down there. Because I know asking you guys to commit to something a year on in advance without even having seen it. Now, I did post some videos on my webpage. My webpage is my webpage is harmonyhealthandlifestyle.com. So you can go there. There's a page for the meetup called the Return to the Caveman Retreat 2027. And you can find all of the information about the retreat there. Man, it's so pretty here. So pretty here. Just love it. Let's film some more of this walk, right? You guys don't need to hear me talk all the time. We've seen beautiful scenery. Up here are some condos that you can live on. Oh, they got porta potties out here. Is that for workers or is that for people on the Riverwalk? I don't know. There's some signs over here too. I don't know what's going on. Looks like Mishawaka oh, they're doing some sort of electrical work over here. Ooh, there's a band shell over here. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, this must be new. There is a pavilion for a former mayor. Let's see if I can get that in here. You guys see that? With some picnic tables. That's new. I don't even think this was here the last time I was here. Probably for concerts and stuff. That's really cool. Really cool, guys. They're really building the area up, right? I just stopped and met nice people walking. They're from Michigan and they came here to look at the goats and they asked me where the goats were, so I told them, and then they were so sweet, and then they handed me a handful of mint candies, like, you know, the peppermint candies, and I didn't have the heart to tell them no thank you, so I just took them and stuck them in my bag, which is funny. I thought that was cute. But you know, when someone gives you a gift, just accept it. You don't have to eat it, right? You don't have to eat it. You just accept the gift and move on and say thank you and be nice to people. It was so sweet though. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a workout today, guys. I think I'm stopping and talking more than I should and filming. I am just coming around the corner to the ironworks. The ironworks, it looks like they're building some more apartments here. There's some construction, fencing. They're cute little apartments. I think they're overpriced, as most apartments are. Ironworks, event center, and rink. You've seen this before. And here's the Mishawaka Bridge. So if you Google Mishawaka, you're gonna see this red bridge on here. Pretty popular spot. So if you don't want to walk the whole river walk like I do, you can literally just go in a circle and cut halfway across this bridge and then go back. So again, if you Google Mishawaka, Indiana, you're gonna see this bridge most likely in the photo. I'm gonna have to cut the audio out of this because they're playing copyrighted music. But it looks like there's a bouncy house out here right now in Buter Park at the ice skating rink. I'll have to come out here in the winter, film that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the audio out because they're playing music. Let's come down here. Another favorite spot of the Riverwalk, where the waterfalls are here. Pretty. Smells a little fishy, but it's still pretty. Pretty peaceful, isn't it? Some more sculptures here. Oh, this is a cool windmill. This is an important piece of history here. I don't think I've come over and showed this before. I don't know, can we get up there? I think these are the founding members of the community. How do I get in there? Might be up here. You see that windmill? It's Founders Circle. Really cool. These are all the founders, the city of Mishawaka's early history. Try to take photos of this. Really cool. So let me just get some photos of this and I'll show them to you. There's a windmill here. It's so funny because I knew that Founder Circle was there, but I didn't know that it was accessible from this river walk, right? And that's the first time I've seen it. Every time I come here, I find something new. It's so cool. Like, I encourage you all, if you're mobile and you're out walking, to find a place in your town where you can do something like this. I'm going under the Main Street Bridge. Kind of freaky to walk under some place that has major thoroughfare through Mishawaka. Cars are driving over me right now, but it's awesome. This is such an awesome little river walk that we have here. So blessed to be able to come do this. I'm gonna have to do another one once the leaves turn, because the trees, I suspect, will be beautiful here. This is kind of cool. Let me show you this. Y'all see that car attached to the side of the building, the Mini Cooper? Kind of neat, huh? There's my favorite place, St. Joseph Catholic Church, Mishawaka. I've talked about this in the walk and talks before, We're almost at the end of the walk, guys. Well guys, I made it. I made the walk. My hip is hurting a little bit, so I think I'm gonna go home and take it easy. Beautiful day out here. It's not even that hot. I didn't even have to get into my water this time, which was my problem. Last time I did this, I got overheated and barely made it, but it's a beautiful day out here. I'm so glad you guys spent the time to go for a walk with me. So exciting. And I'm very close to my vehicle. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna check on the ribs, probably gonna do a little bit of film editing. Oh, and I gotta give a big shout out to Donna Ray, Bacon Runner, because she has a chin-up bar, and it's one that's very easy to put up, it's not permanent. And so I'm gonna be working on maybe attempting to do chin-ups and pull-ups. I think pull-ups would be a little hard at first, but we'll try to do chin-ups. So a little more something that I can do at home. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited to have been able to go on this walk with you. And I hope you enjoyed the sights and the sounds and me rambling on as I tend to do here in Mishawaka, Indiana. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be out at Notre Dame for a tailgate. It's gonna be very busy, but I'm gonna try to do some filming out there for that. And then you'll also get to see some footage from the Kalamazoo meetup for Robin Heron's Impact Meetup 2026. So I'm excited to do some filming there. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching. This is Rockin Coach Amy Davis. See you in the next video, all.